live streaming services.
Yeah.
And it says mandatory vaccinations. Everybody texting me.
Oh, hey, we're live on Facebook. I'm on Facebook right now.
Oh, damn, we've been talking about people. What's up, nigga? I meant everything I said. I mean, everything I said. And I'm in the city if you're looking for me.
There's 6 people watching. I don't know who we were talking shit about, but they're there. 18 people watching. I'm just gonna look at the numbers go up, whatever. So we're here, guys.
What's up, man? As another episode of Roast This Post.
I don't know how to see where I'm at on our YouTubes, but I see me on my Facebook. So
we roasting posts, we cooking in vans. And me and Darius don't have a thing yet, so we just 2 niggas who in this bitch.
We here.
Who haven't utilized their social media yet.
Right.
All right. I think we're live, guys. This has been very difficult. I'm sorry to everybody that this came late to. Had some technical difficulties. Never done this before. Never been in 2020 before. But here we are for a special edition of Motown Laugh Kings Christmas Eve. Bringing this thing in very proper like. I'm going to go around and introduce everybody. If you don't already know, I'm going to start with myself, Ron Taylor. Over to what is my left, we got white guy.
Oh, I'm to the left, but I know I'm the white guy. I'm above you on my screen. Jeff Horst. Good thing you gave me the the heads up on the description of being the white guy, so I know where I'm at.
Yeah.
But my name is Jeff Horst.
And then under Jeff on my screen, we got the tallest guy of the bunch. I don't know what that was about. Definitely put his dick in our face.
I'm just showing niggas I'm tall because they might not know I'm sitting down. We all the same height.
I thought it was. People might just take your word for it.
We got the very funny Josh Adams, and right under me, to his right on my screen, we got one of the smoothest guys in the group. We got the wonderful. What's your name, brother?
What up, dope man? My name is Darius Bennett, all the way from Detroit, Michigan, East Side to be exact. But now I'm in California. What's happening?
There it is. So yeah, man, we just figured that we would tap in with everybody and check in on everybody this Christmas 2020. A lot of great things have gone on. This has been very difficult. Getting this very live and streamed together has been very difficult, not unlike the rest of 2020. So we're going to be in here for a little bit. As you can already tell, there's no charge to check it out because if you're watching for free already. And if you're watching after this goes up the second time, you still are watching free. But as you can see, under all of our faces, you can see our cash tag. Please feel free to bless us with a dime or a dollar. Either way would be wonderful. 2020 has been hard for all of us. It goes directly towards the things that we need to continue bringing you all laughter throughout the 2020 and the rest of the upcoming years. So feel free to do that. And yeah, man. Now that we got all that out the way, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to figure out what the hell is still going on as these guys chat, and we're going to get right on into it. I've got a lot of stories.
What are we doing?
Well, hang out, man. Right now, we've got a lot of things that we have not talked about. We have not. So Motown Laugh Kings, we came together and started fucking around doing comedy in Detroit in 2011, 2012. And there's not been a whole lot of times where we've been together, kind of like New Edition. There's only so many shows where all New Edition was together at one time. This is one of the first times.
I get to be Bobby Brown?
You get to be Bobby Brown, man.
Thank you. Thank you, John.
I'm going to keep my name, and I'm going to say that I'm Ronnie, what was his last name? DeVoe? Bill DeVoe?
You were, so then who, okay. DeVoe. Well, I'm Michael Jackson then.
Wow, see how niggas just try to shit on you?
That's cool.
He said, fuck y'all and New Edition. I'm the hottest in another group that we ain't even talking about anyway.
I'm Michael Wonder.
Wow.
I'm Michael Wonder Prince.
Michael Wonder Prince.
Okay. So
Taking everybody.
anyway, point is we have not came together like this in quite some time. And probably the last time we was all together sitting down fucking around was around October of 2019. And boy, if we knew what we were in store for, we probably would have cherished a little bit of time. That
Nigga, we was all together sometime in February.
All four of us. Where was we at?
Nigga, I was in California for 2 weeks.
Oh, that's
Nigga,
right.
you
But
weren't
see,
there,
that's
huh?
just it.
He was at
That's
first.
just it. That's how crazy 2020 been, to where it's like, I forgot that, Josh, you didn't even live where you at right now. Just a few months ago, you had a whole giant going away party. Everybody was like, yeah, hell yeah, you can ready to get out of here, you ready to do your thing.
Yeah.
And then it was like, the universe was like, nigga, I told you to stay in Detroit.
Boy, the universe was like, nigga, you think you finna go get sent off somewhere, nigga? If you don't take your ass back home and sit down for a little bit.
I love that
there.
I love that both of your impressions of the universe have the universe saying the N-word. As the universe.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I never put the universe in that in any tone of voice.
Universe say nigga a lot, man.
Yeah.
Well, now I know. Learning something every day.
Yeah, man. I mean, but shit, you know, things happen the way they happen. But like I said, everybody healthy for the most part. Nobody caught COVID yet, right? I was compromised for a minute, but then I got tested. I didn't catch it for real.
I think I caught it in December of last year, but other than that,
last year?
Yeah, last year, December of 2019. I feel like I caught it. I got.
So you and Meek Mills caught it before it was really something.
I feel, but a lot of people feel like they possibly caught it around that time. But that is like flu season too. So like I was sick then a month. I usually don't get sick. I eat oranges, wash my hands. I came from a cruise and I was sick for a good 2 weeks, man.
Wow,
that might be right then. You might have did catch it.
I feel like I thought that I might have had it in the beginning of like March or February. I forget when it was. I just had one of those off symptoms. I just had diarrhea, just like for a week straight. It was just. I know it's not. I know you guys don't want to talk about that, but that's just what it was. That's for some people, yeah.
I heard the symptoms are different though, right? For everybody, it's a mutation. So.
Sure, yeah, but I have heard that I've heard diarrhea listed on there at some point.
They say Stevie Wonder caught it a long time ago. He went blind.
What?
Is that what they say?
It hit everybody different. Stevie caught that shit back in like nigga the 70s.
I don't think that's how it goes, brother. But all right, I mean, fine.
I mean, that's the one Stevie caught. I'm just trying to tell y'all niggas what I heard on Wikipedia.
On Wikipedia.
Have you donated to
Wikipedia and everything?
You trying to share it on everything? I didn't see.
Oh, did you say donated to? Did you say donate to Wikipedia? That has been very weird because I felt guilty not giving to them.
Yeah,
because it's like I use y'all all the time, but something about just a random. It isn't even a random website. Just something about the internet asking me for money. Just like, nah, I'm gonna wait till like a celebrity tell me to do it. I can't just hear it from you directly.
Oh, I know.
Why do we need to donate to Wikipedia?
I don't know. It's because it's free. I guess
because it's free and they're losing money or something. I don't know. I just know that one time I used Wikipedia to try to make a video. I went on Wikipedia like 10 times in one day, and every time I went back to Wikipedia, it was counting it. It was like, this is the 11th time that you've been on Wikipedia today. It looks like you use it a lot. It's like, I'm like, damn, you're after me like that? Like, it really makes you feel guilty when it's like, look, we know you use this. Don't lie. Yeah.
So just Wikipedia like PBS? It's like PBS. They don't have no money and they depend on us to help them stay afloat?
I don't know.
Apparently.
Anytime I ever tried to use Wikipedia to write a paper, my teacher said, don't use that because anybody can just write information on that joint. So it might not be valid.
Here's how old are you, nigga, to be using Wikipedia to write papers? Nigga, we were on the same age.
Yeah, I know. If I ever was to write a paper, they would inform us not to use Wikipedia. Use like an encyclopedia or some shit.
That's okay.
What's the difference?
That's what I'm saying. But I guess with Wikipedia, you can go on there and you can add some facts. Like any of us can go over there. That's what they was explaining it to me. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, for some people, because I know some people they left it open to just change. Anybody could change. I remember Daniel Tosh, or like just different comedians just left their page open, and people just changed all their info on where they were born and
Yeah.
You can just do that. I don't understand. I don't understand how Wikipedia works.
Hey, who designed the flyer for this thing we doing?
Why do you want to know?
Because it looked like I was mid-transformation and turned into a werewolf.
Look, I made it. But this is the problem, is that the problem was that to remove the background, there was a lot of shadows going over you and Ron's head. So it was hard to cut out exactly the shape of your head. So it was like, man, Ron's fro ain't gonna be as perfect as it is in real life. And Josh's head is gonna have a little dent in it, you know. But that was as good as I could.
Like, yeah, I wasn't promoting that, bro. People was like, "What's up with you, bro? I look like a burn victim." I wasn't promoting that at all. I was like, "Fuck this whole fuck this whole thing, bro," because that we got millions of pictures together that we could have put together, or we could have used some other shit. I'm not putting
that was a great pick. That's probably the best picture of all of us that we got.
Jeff picked the best picture of himself and was like, "Well, they should be all right."
Ron picked that. Ron helped me pick the photo. It wasn't even just me. He went through it, and then I did the flyer physically, but it was a group effort. He was sitting there helping me, like, "Hey, move that over there. Help me over."
I'm gonna roast that. I'm gonna do a roast this post. It's gonna be about that picture y'all using, man. Y'all, we done took too many pictures together for y'all to use that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
But Josh, if I'm not mistaken, didn't you make a declaration like early or late 2018 or 19, you wasn't smiling in any more pictures?
Why?
So
Why
a
would
lot
you
of your
make
pictures is that.
Okay, I said
he wasn't gonna smile until he got on.
Yeah, I'm not tripping on the smiles because I ain't gonna smile till the money come. But the fact that y'all picked a picture where I was turning into like a fucking Abraham Lincoln, some weird shit where there's a fucking piece of fucking meat here and my beard was weird. It's like, bro, y'all could have picked way fucking better pictures than that. Ron got on all white. Darius looking like
that's not all white.
Jordan stand in. Jeff over there looking like somebody who know Killer Mike, and I'm looking like some fucking weirdo with his arm around y'all, who's super long, his left arm super long, because I got my arm on this nigga and you. You picked a freaky ass picture for me, though.
Your arms are super long. You're like you're 6'6" or some shit. We're normal height people, and you're a tall motherfucker. You're gonna have
y'all picked a fucked up picture to promote this shit, and I ain't put it up.
Well, here's the thing. Seeing as how we did this super last minute, and it ain't like I got a skillion followers, I'm looking at the comments, and everybody that comments, I'm going to be talking to you directly because it ain't but 4 motherfuckers I can see. Yeah. So Ashley Matthews, if this is the correct Ashley Matthews, Ashley from Detroit, she comedian, she very funny. She put it like this. She dressed like Lil Fizz, but she can do the splits. So it's very interesting when she comes around and does her comedy. So shout out to her. Aaron Jones.
Lil Fizz can do the splits.
Well, yeah, we all know that, but Lil Fizz is a boy. But yes, Lil Fizz is actually world renowned for interpretive dance and acrobatics. A lot of people don't know that.
I didn't know that shit.
I made it up, but I mean it fit. It fit and
shout
it feel
out to Wikipedia.
Right. I'm sorry about the picture, dog. You know, we had to get it done. You know.
Yeah. Are those?
This was all inspired. This was all inspired by Tahir zooming with the homies. He took a week off, so I figured that we would take a week on and see what it's all about and come together on Christmas Eve and talk a little bit of shit. Talk about what's going on this Christmas. What you did last Christmas, how you hope next Christmas gonna go.
Yeah. Hey, are those comments, Ron? Were those on your YouTube?
That was on YouTube.
All right, cool. I'm gonna read my Facebook ones then around. I don't see my YouTube one on there, but hey, we'll read whatever comments we get. You know. Nune said, "What up, homeboys?"
What up, Nune?
Love though.
Oh, that's where we went down and where was we at, Josh?
Leipzig, Ohio.
Yeah.
Lima, wasn't it?
Leipzig, Lima. No, he's staying Leipzig.
Ohio.
Yeah,
Ohio. Very fun. That's where we had fajita. Not for the first time, but it was the time in particular where we had fajitas.
We hold on. We all reading our comments. Hold on. Megan Thee Stallion. What's up, Josh? That's crazy. Go ahead. she be on my shit. My bad.
Yeah. What does this say? Asa Perry, when you bring the cooking show back, Man, that motherfucker hard, man. It's hard to. I got some episodes in the can already. I just ain't put them out because the COVID hit, and I was bothered by it. But you know, it's coming back too. And it says you say you cook too. Well, you know, send me some recipes. If it's easy enough, I'll make it happen tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but you get the point.
Steve
Ron,
Pierce.
Raw form in the joints.
You said what now?
You should put out the raw form of those videos instead of being particular. Just put it all out, just raw.
Oh no, you see that show, for the people who don't know, when I was doing Van Cooked Meals, and when I do Van Cooked Meals, I invite some of my good friends on, and we just talk shit for about an hour and a half, and I cut it down to 30 minutes. The reason I do that is because we say some wild shit. We say some things that everybody really should know about. So I cut that out. What Darius is proposing is that instead of me editing the talking, I just put it out. Now, if y'all want that, then fine. But y'all already don't like Tekashi 6ix9ine. You ain't heard these comedian stories that we got, but we can try.
Put that shit out.
Steve Pierce said, "Such a handsome group of gentlemen." Darius,
Stevie, what's up, baby?
Roomie.
Hold on, wait a minute. Will Smith, check your email, man.
Yeah,
This nigga, dog.
What?
So y'all, are you guys getting together with your families for Christmas, or what are you guys' plans for tomorrow?
Shit,
Opening up gifts in the morning. Come on, baby.
Opening up gifts. You guys still doing that gift thing?
Yeah. She 2 years old,
Man,
nigga. I can't not give her a Christmas. Like, I'm gonna go.
Oh no, I get. Oh, but you said, open it. Oh, I was thinking of people getting you gifts. I get that. Yeah,
Oh no, ain't nobody got me
children.
Shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I get the. You got to get your.
Yeah. Ain't nobody got me shit.
No, you thought I was trying to tell you that you shouldn't get your daughter a present? I wasn't. I'm
Jeff,
not
like,
evil.
man, fuck that. Life is hard. Let her understand shit is real out here.
I'm not evil.
Ain't no Santa Claus.
Get a YouTube page like all these other kids and blow the fuck up and kick in.
Yeah.
Hey, a 9-year-old made the most money on YouTube last
For
year.
real?
Or this year. Yeah, he made like $9 million, $20 million, some insane amount of money.
Let's all guess his
Doing
nationality.
what?
Can we all guess his nationality?
Mexican
I was about to say
Asian.
or Asian?
No,
I'll
nigga,
be
you gotta
with
pick one.
Mexican. Oh, I'm picking yours. I'm going Asian.
Asian.
I mean, no, the real, the you know, the George Floyd in me says it was a white kid, but
Hispanic.
it would make sense if it was Asian.
Do you know Jeff?
His name is Ryan, last name Kaji, Kaji. He's not white.
Filipino.
What is he?
He's not white.
Middle East.
I don't know. I don't know the kid personally. I just know he's not white. And
He gotta be Asian. He got to be Asian. Something.
But yeah, he got 30 million off of his YouTube channel. He just opens up gifts. He just opens up. He's just an unboxer. Kids get addicted to just watching other kids open up presents that they're never gonna get. Ain't that crazy?
Wishing that was them.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what we did when we would see the different toy commercials.
Oh yeah, we play like bingo. See something in the magazine, I'm getting that.
Yeah.
And you ain't get shit.
That's what we did. I'm getting
the
that.
Toys R Us book that used to come through. I used to stare at that bitch from November all the way until shit came. Like, boy, that Super Nintendo, I'm gonna play the fuck out this bitch. Like, I used to stare at it.
What happens? How does it turn away? What happens? Do we just get older and one day you looking at the book like, I'm gonna go get a job. I'm gonna go pick this up myself. That's what happened to black kids. You just, after a while of wishing and hoping that Santa brings it, you realize, I gotta get it on my own, dog. And then you either
when did
get
y'all
it or
realize
you don't.
Santa Claus wasn't real?
I think I always knew Santa Claus wasn't real. It was
always.
I was about 14
That's
before
why
I realized the Tooth Fairy wasn't real though. My parents were a Tooth Fairy person. Yeah.
So wait a second. So you lived in a universe where you were like, Santa Claus, that's a white man just giving me presents just for the hell of it. That's bullshit. But I fully believe that there's somebody that's taking my teeth under my pillow in the middle of the night. That was the world you lived in, where you were skeptical about some things and not others.
I wasn't skeptical though, Jeff. I just knew. That's the thing. You see, as a child, information is downloaded on my brain. So for me, my parents let me know Santa Claus wasn't real. They But this thing, this tooth
Oh,
fairy.
You had old James Evans' daddy.
Yeah.
Say, I brought you.
I think I realized that Santa Claus wasn't real the first time my cousin allowed me to watch a nasty movie. And I was like, yep, it's more to life than this shit.
Oh, hey,
oh
we got an answer on my Facebook. London Maxwell said, Ryan, talking about the kid, said Ryan's mother is Vietnamese and his dad is Japanese.
Quit playing with your boy.
Oh,
yeah, I'm glad I sided with you. On my YouTube, She's Strong, which I don't know if that means she got the world record of push-ups or if that's like independent woman strong. She said Ryan's World, and yes, she said he was Asian and her kids love him. So Ryan's World, I didn't know nothing about it.
Come fuck with me. Stereotypes. Yeah. I'm good on them. Let's do some more of those.
Okay, so
Jeopardy, I'd be like Alex, rest in peace. Stereotypes for 700.
So last Christmas, what were you all doing?
Huh? Who was that to?
December 25th, 2019. Because I know what I was doing, so I'll go last.
Oh yeah. No, I went home to Michigan and went over to my sister's house for Christmas. And it's turned into the cousins and family members that put up with us. That it hasn't been. It's been getting to a smaller group of people. It seems like every year, but just drinking with the family and opening presents and stuff. It was a good time. You're talking about on Christmas Day?
Yeah, Christmas time, motherfucker.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember what day the Comedy Store Christmas party was, because I did.
Oh, y'all went to the store party. Darius,
went to the store party.
Tell us about the Comedy Store party.
Yo, the Comedy Store party. That was my second party, I think it was. My first party actually worked. Nah, my first party was, that was nice, man. That was one of the best parties I ever been to. I mean, I had a wonderful time. Everybody was there, had a wonderful time. I almost remember everything. It was just so much going on, but people were telling me things about the evening.
Me, Darius, and Esther, we all separately blacked out. All three of us.
Yeah,
I'm blacked out.
It was not a party.
I felt like I got there. I feel like I got there later at like 11, so I had this stupid idea of feeling, how you feel like you got to catch up. That's not a thing. It's not a thing. It doesn't take that long. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that I had to hurry up to get to a perfect level of drunk. That's always a mistake. It's always a mistake.
Not always.
That's a thing for everybody.
It's always a good idea. It's always a bad decision. In theory.
Sure.
To hurry up and get as drunk as everybody around you is a good idea. The decision is always a bad decision.
Yeah, everybody do. How many of y'all? I'm behind 8. Okay, let me get 4 of them real quick. Knock them back. That's everybody.
I don't know who Jessica T is, but it says 2 messages retracted. That's a big word, so I'm going to take it as disrespect. Watch your mouth, Jessica T.
Watch your mouth. Help me with the sale.
Help me with the sale. Shout out to Kevin Hart and Romney Malco in the movie 40-Year-Old Version. Anyway, yes, I remember those parties. I went to the one in 2018 and 2017. Great time at the Comedy Store. What did Moni talking about?
Moni said, I still have, missed the comment. I still have my Motown Live King DVD.
Who is Moni what? What did the name say?
Monique Nicole. Moni.
What's up, Moni? She is a bottom model. She's a bottom model.
Oh, I thought so. Yeah. Oh, boy, that was a long time ago when all the women in the world were just fine little things.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to get a hug. I was that guy. Where my hug at?
For family.
What do you say?
I think she about to have an addition to her family. She about to have a nice little Christmas.
Oh, that's beautiful. I'm glad you said that, because I'm about to go off the rails, nigga. I'm about to be like, but that's wonderful. Blessings to her and her new, the new addition to her family, or any additions that she has to her family, all that good stuff. But yes, 2017, 2018, the Comedy Store party. So the Comedy Store is a big time comedy club in Los Angeles,
World
California.
famous.
What'd you say?
World famous.
World famous comedy club in Los Angeles, California. I had the pleasure of working there between the years of, who cares? I don't remember. I drank a lot. But we had a good time, and I would go to the Comedy Store parties. Now, here's why work parties are always fun, especially when your job is to be a comedian. You get these people come in, and you don't necessarily see them drunk or anything, but then everybody drunk. So I'm going to say this because this didn't happen, and it sounds ridiculous, but this is pretty much what was happening, only not this exactly. You get in there, and you're like, oh my God, Whoopi Goldberg, you sucking everybody's dick? It'd be like that. It'd be wild like that. So it's just a fun time. And I missed the one in 2019 because...
Why did you miss that?
Well, I was a little preoccupied.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you were. You was busy. You was busy handling the business. Yeah, man, we did karaoke in that joint, dog. We shut it down, man. Me, Lionel Dalton, and David Lucas, man. We all sang.
Oh, yeah. What did you do?
In the boots. It was nice. We got a standing ovation, man.
That's when Darius, he really tries to be the best performer possible, is when he tries to be sexy. That's when he
when I'm in my element, man, you know, doing my do. You know what I mean? It ain't even me, it's just in my blood, man. I was just blessed with a gift and a curse. I just gotta do what I gotta do.
If he feels like some women are watching, then it's an entirely different show. His jokes change and everything. He's like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
this
I heard about the shit. While I was preoccupied, I heard about the shit. So they hit me. Well, they ain't hit me up. I had to call them. I was like, yo, how'd the party go? Oh, David Lucas and Darius was doing 90s R&B during karaoke. I feel like Eddie Kane in that bitch. I was like, them niggas ain't me.
Yeah, we had a good time, man. We shut it down. Everybody was dancing to our song. It was a good time, man. Everybody had fun.
Whoever Laisa Princess is on holiday, she said, I'm out. I don't know if she's leaving or she just found that funny, but thank you for tuning in and all that good stuff. Say things and let me talk back to you. Yes, I heard about your shit and y'all had a good time. I was in jail, nigga.
Dang.
I was so drunk that I knew that you were in jail. I would talk to you during the process, and I still called you. I drunk dialed you with you in jail.
While I was in jail?
Yeah, while you were in jail.
You called my phone.
I called your cell phone as if you were going to pick up, and I was going to be like, hey, what up, man? How's jail? Like, it was, I don't know what my goal was.
Everybody at the store who knew me and knew you, they would ask me like, yo, where's Ron, man? He all right? He all right? And I kept telling everybody, like, yeah, he went back to Detroit. He had to handle some paperwork, man. But I kept saying that shit for almost a month, and I ain't know what else to say.
Boy, that's a lot of paperwork that nigga doing.
Yeah. You know?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I went to jail for drinking and driving, which is not normal, but the county in which they got me for drinking and driving. Well, really, long story short, there was a mix-up I had. There was some licenses situations. It was a whole thing. But the point is that I had to spend some time in jail, in part so I wouldn't have to pay extra money. But that's a whole nother story. Point of the matter is I was there all from December 5th to January 1st. So on Christmas, because I got a job in the kitchen while I was in jail, which is ironic because I did a fake show for LOL Network where I was a guy who got out of jail and was using his prison cooking skills. So that was a situation of life imitating art. I went to jail, I was working in the kitchen, and they got mystery meat in there, a lot of soy products. A lot of people think they put stuff in there to make your dick go soft. Maybe. But on Christmas, we had real deal turkey. So everybody was coming up to me. Everybody was coming up to me. Turkey and gravy, nigga. And in jail, after about 2 weeks of eating that fucking hog slop that they send you, I was the shit, nigga. People was coming to me like, hey, can I get extra scoop? You can't get nothing, fuck, nigga. What's up with the zuzus in the way? I'm like, I didn't use all those words, but that did happen. It was like, if you give me a honey bun, you get some turkey.
His brother just described that like that was the best turkey he ever had. Was in.
Ain't no turkey better than locked up for 3 weeks turkey. I'll tell you that much.
I'll tell you one thing good about jail is like they only charge you $12 to pull your tooth.
What?
They charge you $12. If you need your tooth pulled, $12 is what they charge you in the county.
That's news to me.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I guess that's good to know.
Wait,
yeah.
Lice, I wish I knew how to say this name, sweetie. Lisa Princess. Lisa, I don't know how you say it. Whatever it is, whoever you are, I love you too. She said, I love you. I'm going to assume that that's to all of us. How about that? Yes, Darius, you had to do a little sit down, huh?
Yeah, I had a little sit down, man. Similar to your case, you know, they hated on the kid. I was having a good time, and they said, yeah, you got to come with us.
They wasn't hating. You niggas was doing shit that was illegal.
Why you want to say all that, Josh? Why you want to say these things?
It's only illegal for certain people, man. You know what I mean?
No, it's illegal for everybody. You can't really be out here drinking like that and driving and shit.
Boy, bye. All the white people that was in jail with me, they was in jail for heroin and fentanyl.
Well,
I was in there because I was
step
asleep.
your addiction up, nigga. Step your addiction up.
I wasn't even asleep. I was in there for a mix-up about some licenses and some sleeping. Nobody got hit. Nobody got hurt. Right. None of that.
Everybody going to jail ain't innocent. That's all I'm saying. This nigga talking about they was hating on me. Fuck out of here, nigga.
They were hating on us.
Hey, the first time I got in trouble, it was my fault. The second time, it was some bull. It was some salt in the game. Okay, it wasn't entirely my fault. For real. Hey, you know, we was leaving the club, and then we got removed from the club. And then the situation happened at the gas station, and then the police had called at the gas station, so we got followed. And then we got stopped, and they say, hey, what's going on? I said, I'm on my way to drop people off. They said, yeah, just step out the car. And then I had to do all the little breathalyzers and all that other stuff. And then they clinked me. But then they was like, if we never got the call from the gas station, we'd have no reason to follow you, and you'd be free. So you need to check your people who you with. So it wasn't entire.
Somebody snitched on you?
No, something happened in the gas station that I was not involved. I was in the car. And the people who were with me, they went in the gas station and started a ruckus, came back, the boys got called, and then they followed us down to the freeway, and then, you know, do all the procedure of the drinking and driving shit. So
that ain't where it's at, dog. That ain't where it's at. But after that, while I was in there, I got out on January 1st, New Year's Eve. First thing I did was linked up with a friend of mine from this movie set. That's a whole nother part of the story. We can get into that later, but I ain't do too much of nothing, dog.
All right, hold on real quick. How many of us out of Motown Africans been to jail? Raise your hand.
Jail or
jail? Have been behind bars? Raise your hand. 1, 2.
It wasn't jail per se.
Put your hand up, Jeff.
It wasn't jail.
Put your hand up.
Could you leave if you wanted to, Jeff?
No, he couldn't have.
No.
You was in there, brother.
Oh damn, dog. We was G Unit.
Yeah.
And I'm DJ Who. I'm Who Kid. I'm the only nigga ain't go to jail.
Ricardo said that
well, there's time.
Ron ate ass on his first day out. Ricardo said Ron ate some ass on his first day out.
Why did he say that?
Said Ron was in jail with all the ramen noodles, selling them. I'm just telling you what he said.
You know what? Where I was at, Oakland County, they didn't have ramen. So that was very disappointing. From all the YouTube videos that I watched to prep myself to go to jail, just like, this is how you make ramen.
You prepped yourself.
They didn't have it.
This is how legendary that Oakland County jail is. Ron was there, Darius was there, and my mistaken, Darius, was you and Kool-Aid in that same jail?
Yeah.
And Steve
Shout out
Pierce.
to Oakland County.
Yeah.
That's legendary.
What Darius, weren't you, Steve Pierce, and Kool-Aid all in at the same time? Wasn't it just like
Nah,
a comedy show?
no.
I
I
thought
was. I seen Steve Pierce the first time I went, and then I seen
ah,
Kool-Aid. I think it was years later when I went back.
So you seen Steve Pierce in there and was like, all right, I'm cool with the Aryan Nation. I'm good on that end. And then I love you, Steve.
It was weird when I saw him. I wasn't expecting to see the fool, but I was like, "Oh, okay, what up, dope?" But he was cool with everything. Like when I'm in those situations, I'm real quiet. I'm just observing everything. I'm not. I don't have time to tell no jokes. Nothing's funny, so I'm just doing push-up the entire time.
he's doing push-ups. Ron
Just doing
got
push-ups.
noted. There was an old comedian that recognized Ron.
Yeah, he said that. I forget his dude's name though.
I don't think we're gonna say his name for his job.
Yeah,
sake.
I was like, yeah, for his job's sake. I was like, I know his name, but yeah,
He's
that's
still
interesting.
I'm gonna say his name. Shout out to Gary Owens.
Thanks everybody.
No, it wasn't Gary.
Here. Thanks for tuning in to streaming with the fellas.
Somebody asked me if I was sitting in a closet. I ain't sitting in no dog. This the closet right next to me. But I do try to set things up to where people can't tell exactly where I'm at, just for privacy purposes and things of that nature. Okay, so that's where I was at last Christmas. Jeff, you were with friends last Christmas. I think Darius was with God knows who last Christmas. Josh, where were you last Christmas?
Last Christmas, I was working at this pawn shop and we had a Christmas party. And while we was at the Christmas party, before I got to the Christmas party, my girlfriend at the time went through my phone and saw that I was cheating on her. And it was a lot of wild shit had went down. It was a lot of yelling.
Okay.
And she threw my keys at me. I dropped her off, and then I was so drunk that I went over to the girl house that I was cheating with and fucked her. And
oh my God, is this real?
Wow.
Don't say all this stuff. That was like so much.
That's what happened.
Way
though.
more than what I was looking for.
I'm not with neither one of them now, so it don't matter.
I'm trying to learn how to be like Hollywood fake. And I'm like asking all these like Wayne Brady-esque questions. And I'm like, so Josh, tell me, where were you last Christmas? And he's like, me? Oh, I was fucking bitches, getting caught, then fucked another. Jesus.
Driving.
And you know the crazy part about it is I didn't even try to get like nigga, my girl went through my phone and I was like, whatever, bitch, you gonna go through my motherfucking phone? Bet. I'm gonna go over to the bitch house. Cause in my head, this relationship over with. So I go over to a girl house. She wasn't picking up the phone. I knocked on her. This is how drunk I was. I'm banging on her door. She's like, what's wrong? I'm like, man, what's up? Is it another nigga in here? This ain't even my girl at the time. I'm checking her about a bitch. I'm checking her about a nigga that ain't got shit to do with me while I'm fucking with somebody else. I'm like, bitch, let me in. And nigga, we did what we did. I woke up and she was like, you tried to leave. I hid your keys. And it was a wild ass Christmas, dog. I've been on bullshit.
Wow. Well, now you didn't open up the floor. I feel like I want to match your reel and be as real as you.
Everything he said in that story got more interesting. Like first he talked about the pawn shop, and in my head, that was interesting enough that you were having a Christmas party at a pawn shop. I was just like, are you guys taking out other people's shit at the pawn shop, using it to celebrate?
I can't compete. I can't compete with you niggas. Like you at a party where Whoopi Goldberg is sucking everybody dick in the back room at the Comedy Store with the ghost of fucking Richard Pryor floating around. All I can do is tell you what really was going on with me. You niggas in LA. I'm over here in the city. Shout out to Trick. Shout out to Big Keys. You know what I'm saying? He just dropped a new song, dog, Fist Pumping.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I was doing last Christmas. Nigga, that's basically what I was. That's literally what happened. I didn't even realize that till you asked me.
Wow.
Because it feels like 3 years ago. It feels like 3 years ago.
It does feel like 3 years ago.
Yeah, all going through your phone shit is for the birds, man. That shit is old news. That's terrible. That's a terrible Christmas, man. I'm glad you got a better. I'd rather have COVID than fuck around and have somebody go through my phone.
Bro, that shit bad. I mean, I've had somebody go through my phone. And that's a scary feeling too. And it's the funny part about it. Everything was love. Like me and her, she getting ready. I'm getting ready. I'm looking like, look at my motherfucking queen, nigga, looking good. I done went, got my little fit together. We going to the Christmas party, and nigga, she like, let's go get another bottle. I'm like, bitch, let's get another bottle. Fuck it. So we pull to the liquor store. I get out. I'm like, fuck it. I don't want to unplug my phone. Ain't shit popping. I come back, nigga. I'm like, I'm running in to get the liquor. I come back out. She just was quiet. I'm like, bitch, this our song. Like, you was hype. And nigga, she went through that motherfucking phone, bro. And I looked at the phone. I was like, God damn. We got to that party, nigga. She went in there, nigga, and it was a wrap. And it was one of them things where I was talking to her on some old, the same way Flynn was talking to an old girl at the at Belle Isle when they had the party for the Temptations, and he was in her ear. I was talking to her, and one of the niggas from the job was like, "Hey, Josh, you doing too much, man." It looked like, because I was in her. It's a way.
Well, no. If the nigga came up to you and said you doing too much, you was David Ruffin. He was Flynn. He was Flynn. You were David Ruffin.
No, nigga, I was David Ruffin. He was Blue. I was like, yo, boy, nigga, you don't want to treat no woman, nigga. Get the fuck on out of here. Cause it's the way I was whispering to her, niggas could tell. I had her pinned up against the wall. I'm talking to her. I'm like, so you mad like that, bitch? It's like that. The nigga was like, a nigga came, it was my OG, and I respected the nigga. He was like, hey, Jock, come on, baby, you doing too much. I'm already 6'6", and I got this girl who probably like 5'3", 5'4" against the wall. I ain't got her pinned, but I'm talking to her. And it was just a weird whole scenario. And nigga, that was my Christmas, nigga. That's literally my whole Christmas. And then I was planning for a show I had fucking with Jimmy Slim downtown, which is crazy that nigga, we would all probably be doing a show right now if this shit wasn't going on.
Yeah, definitely. We'd probably be doing going up.
Yeah.
We probably would have been going up on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, dog. Well, shit, since you don't put it all out there like that, how can I?
Y'all niggas came to play? Y'all came to play? Go ahead.
Ron, you act
okay.
Ron, why are you acting like that he opened up? Yeah, he opened up, but you opened up as well. You just got
That's
done
about
telling
jail.
us
that ain't got shit to do with shit. If you do
that's not
time. That don't mean shit. This motherfucker talking about shit about himself, and other individuals. But let me read some of these comments real fast. Okay, Malaysia. This is Lasia Princess. There it is. She laughed at the fact that your girl got mad when y'all song came on. She Strong said, I would never go through anybody's phone ever again. Well, I'm glad you figured that out, She Strong, because you fuck around and be weak. You fuck around and be weak.
Don't do it. Let me say this, Lasia. I went through it, and it's the same girl. We got back right. So I guess she wanted to get her get back. I went through her phone. I ain't get my appetite back till like 15 minutes ago.
Dang.
Like
don't go through nobody's phone, bro.
Had him sick.
ASAP Paris. ASAP. I like that name. That's sweet. ASAP Paris. Or ASAP Perry. Whatever it is. Went through a motherfucking phone once. Never again. Just what you looking for?
Pain.
What you looking for? You gonna find it. You looking for pain. You gonna find it.
Motherfuckers want to be sick.
I don't think that, I understand that. I don't think there's ever been a time, as much as men want to complain about women going through our phones, I don't think there's ever been a time that a woman has ever gone through a man's phone where they had the instinct to go through it, and they were like, there's nothing here. Never mind. No, it's always
the other side. Or the other side where you go through a motherfucking phone like, oh my God. So you're the vigilante that's been going throughout the neighborhood and saving everybody and giving all the poor people money. What the fuck you gonna find? None of your contacts in here.
They want to be
now. Here's the other side, though. Here's the other side. Shout out to D-Ray Davis. I mean, this is a little fucked up, but he was like, I don't go through women's phones because I know ain't nothing in your phone fucking with what's in my phone. Now, what I took from that was that, I'm sure there's some dirt in your phone. But we ain't even got to play these games. I ain't never gone through a girl's phone, not once. I know it's some dicks in there. It's some Rico Strong dicks, long dicks in there. It might be her taking care of one of them things. But you know what? It's best we don't even do this. Because if you go through mines, you're going to get your feelings hurt. And it might not be some current shit. It might be some past shit. But we don't gotta go there.
I'm gonna be real with you, nigga. What's in their phones is shitting on our phones. I'm telling you right now, nigga.
That's feeling though.
The shit
That's
that's in
about
their
how
phone,
you feel.
that the shit that's in their phone is the same shit that's locked up at the Vatican that we do not need to see, bro. I'm telling you, you don't want to open
What you
up
talking
Pandora's
about?
box. Because when Pandora's box open up, you'll never be the same, nigga.
Okay, now you getting ready to hit me to something because I've never done it. So I could be full of shit. What you telling me? What's in a girl's phone?
Don't do it. Because this
what's in there?
And this nigga Darius is telling you, and Darius done been down through there. But it's a different, don't do it. It hit differently.
What's in there?
You don't want to see
I don't even want to speak on it, nigga. I'm
No.
drinking this to forget. I'm drinking this to forget.
Hey Josh, Doug asked, what are you sipping on? He said, Josh is sipping lean. What are you sipping on?
A little Hennessy VSOP, just a little grown man sip. This my vibe. This my vibration. I ain't gonna do this because they ain't sponsoring shit. But what's up, Dougie, baby? I love you, boy.
YouTube, ladies in YouTube, what is on y'all phones that you got the freedom where what they call the statutory limitations is up? Let me know.
There's a
I ain't never
barbecue
been
in
through
there.
that.
That's what's in there, man.
Ken Brad
Oh, it's a grill of meat.
It's a bunch of meat in there. 38 dangalangs. Outbeat
Dangalang.
your 2 pictures of some titties any day.
It don't matter what the dick look like in the phone. Every dick look bigger than yours, just off the strength of your insecurity. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Right now, it's a dent. It's a dent right there in that wall. Not that wall, on that motherfucking freezer from when I punched it. This shit took place here. I'm in a haunted house right now. Don't go through a bitch phone. It's gonna hurt your soul.
Ken Brass said that there's some National Treasure Nicolas Cage type shit.
I was thinking that movie.
Don't do it.
No, you don't want to see it.
You don't want to see it, bro. You gonna find what you're looking
strong.
for. And that's the scary part. Whatever you looking for on a girl phone, you gonna find.
She's strong said, I'm single, so there's some stuff in my phone. So clearly she got some stuff going on. This is my thing, dog. It's like, but see, I'm already prepared for dicks. It's gonna be now. I don't know if you remember, it's a comic friend of ours, or all of ours, but Josh, me and you was down in Atlanta. I ain't gonna say her name because of the story I'm about to tell. But she said she got into it with her boyfriend because he went in her phone, and this is how she described it to us. She said, well, there was an ice cream cone in there, and I had the ice cream cone with my hand. The ice cream cone was melting, and I was licking the melted ice cream. And I said, bitch,
I don't like the way she described that shit.
These hands is what's for you. Because now these hands is God ordained.
Wait, how are your hands out?
Yo.
They ordained for you now.
Why?
That's a lot. That's a lot. But after she told me that,
that'll hurt your soul.
Yeah.
That kind of shit. It ain't even the dicks in there because niggas send all random dick shots, but it's your relation to the dick is what fucking niggas soul up.
If you licking motherfucking ice cream, bitch, cause that's a lot, though. I done been around, right? I've been somewhere. I've been to 3 places in my life.
Yeah.
Nobody did that. Nobody did nothing, took no picture of it.
Bro, if I would have saw that in my bitch phone,
Lacia said it ain't even that. It's beyond that. Ain't nothing beyond that. What's beyond that?
He's like, this
ain't nothing beyond that.
When you get on there, a nigga done read your bitch NATO chart. She on there broken that bitch down and talk about her. It's some shit on there, bro. Don't go through her phone. I'm just telling you.
I got one for you. This chick,
it's beyond me.
Yeah, I made this woman so upset, man. She was like, one of your homies tried to talk to me. And I said, who? And she wouldn't tell me his name. So she was like, all right, maybe you can tell from the color of his skin. And she sent me what he sent her.
What he sent her?
She sent me a picture of this man's meats.
Why? Why would she do that?
I don't know, bro. I hurt her so bad. I never had anybody disrespect
Where you
me
put the body?
Huh?
That's what I was gonna ask you.
I stopped fooling with it. I talked to all the women in my family. Everybody. I was like, what does this mean? What does this mean? Like, I think she wants you to make her disappear. I think that's what she wants you to do. I was like, yo, I gotta stop messing with the woman. I didn't get it.
Wait a minute. I forgot.
We're feelings like that.
we're in 2020. We got to be careful about playing about what would they call that? I think that is perpetuation of female violence. We're not perpetuating any violence. We're simply talking about our carnal feelings, what they are, how we cope with them. And right now, as a group of friends, we're coming together, sharing those feelings, but we would never exact any violence on anybody.
Hold on.
I got some comments. Hold
on. OJ said, no, we justifying violence. Just comment right there. Shout out to OJ. I don't know which one that is.
Who's OJ?
I don't know, but dog with the shits, whoever he is.
But yeah,
I got some.
Darius, wait 1 second, Jeff. 1 second, Jeff. Darius, could you tell who the guy was from the pic?
No.
Oh,
no.
Okay, go ahead, Jeff.
That long.
Doug said, Tina said she got a bunch of hot pics of herself you never seen, leave you wondering who she sent them to because it wasn't you.
That hurt.
Ricardo
Whoever said that is white, because that ain't shit. You send your ass to somebody. Been there.
Ricardo said women have every time they had sex recorded on their phone. So if you go through there, you're going to see her getting her back eliminated.
Damn.
And then Doug said, if you go through a girl's phone, you will most definitely find a Pinterest board full of their dream dicks.
Their dream.
I feel like that don't bother me, dog. I'm ready. I mean, it's easy to say that because I haven't gone through it. But I tell you what I went through worse, dog. Well, not worse, in this area. And two of you motherfuckers can attest to this. Long story short, I'm what's the word that they use? I'm sweet on a girl. That might be too old for our audience. I'm crushing on a girl. That might be old too. But all I got is the words I got.
Ron don't know how to talk not old. All of his language and all of his,
you fucking with a little vibe. You fucking with a little vibe. Go ahead.
I like that. Okay, thank you. I'm fucking with a little vibe. Ooh, that felt good. Fucking with a little vibe, right? Mm-hmm. Long story short, her friend is a friend of Darius's, right? So she tell Darius, I want to fuck your boy's boy. And I'm like, why you want to do that? Now, I like this young lady. I like her. So I'm like, what? I'm driving. We're all in my van, dog. We in the shaggin' wagon. And she like, I'm trying to get the tall one of the bunch. And
damn.
Yeah. And I'm like, what you talking about? Why you do that for me for? And it was bad, man. I had to stop fucking with her. And I stopped fucking with her.
But you unleashed her. You unleashed her on the community.
I did, dog, but I thought she was motherfucking Erykah Badu like. Now, mind you, she was older than me. I ain't know nothing, so excuse my ignorance. I just liked her, just unbridled, unfucked with, untampered with like. I can't call it love because that's more advanced in my brain can handle it.
It was lust. It was lust because you really wasn't even fucking like that, dude.
I can't put it in lust because I don't do nothing now. I ain't never done nothing.
But at the time it was lust because you had put so much into her. And I remember you was like, man, I can't even step up to the plate to get it because I want to so bad. And it was like, I remember that.
You would call that lust?
I would call it lust because it wasn't love. It's only lust and love. That's the only thing
I call it like.
No,
if you got a chance, you probably wouldn't have been so excited.
Brother, but see, this is the thing. And that's why at the end of the day, I can't fault her. I had many chances. And the universe told me no. And I went against, the universe. Don't mock me, Jeff. I went against the universe and I said, I'm going to go to the gas station and say, give me 2 of those behind the counter. 2 of them things you're only supposed to take one of every 60 hours. I said, I'll take 2. And the universe said, I told you no, nigga. No. I'm like, well, just let me get. There was a African animal on the package.
That's how you know it's a good one?
It was a cheetah. and a rhinoceros
Right now.
and a long neck giraffe on the package of the vitamin that I got from the gas station.
Anytime your dick pill got like holograph on it with a rhino running, you on some shit. When that bitch move and that motherfucker rhino take off, that's the one you want.
That's the one to get. You're gonna have a headache in the morning.
Your nose gonna start bleeding.
I got a headache now.
You're gonna have a headache, but she gonna call you back.
Cause that dick pill almost like, nigga, when you a telepath and when the movies and you use your powers, your nose bleed and you pass out. That's how you know that dick pill right.
I took 7 of them.
Dang.
Right? And I didn't take 7, but I took 8 of them. And my dick said, no, nigga. I told you disobedient.
Dang, boy.
My dick said, you scared. And I said, I might be, but the rhinoceri is not scared. Hello? And it didn't happen. Many opportunities, and it didn't happen. But this was the thing. You said, Josh, that I unleashed her on the world.
You did on the community. But let me ask you this:
on the community,
you never got a chance to really dick her down like to your foot. You never got a chance.
First of all, I don't have sex. I've never had sex. We got to start
there.
Respect
that. I respect that a lot.
Second, in a world where I did, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, it's in some of my sets. It's in some of my jokes. Like that whole idea of gummy worm in a Cheerio. It really was that, dog. And it was just like, in a world where I've tried to have sex with her, it was just, it just like, if Jesus came down and said, did you fornicate? I think I'd have to tell Jesus, yeah. But if it was like, it was like, we could have been naked and fell on each other and did that. It wasn't nothing to write home about. It wasn't nothing to write home about. I unleashed her on the community.
You did.
Because I thought she was Erykah Badu. Turns out she was Savage before Savage was Savage. So I brought her to a show, and I'm gonna say it because what's she gonna do? I ain't saying no names, and I ain't gonna say no names. I take her to a show. One of the comedians that was there, right? He doing his thing, counting money. I bring her to the show, right? And she counting this nigga money. And I'm like, oh, y'all know each other? Y'all went to school or something? She's like, no. I'm like, oh, damn. I go to her friend, who was Darius's friend, right? And I say, baby girl about to fuck baby boy.
Is that how you said it?
You know, I put some names in there, but I say, baby girl about to fuck baby boy. And somebody said wrong talking about, oh, that's Trey. Fuck Trey.
Yeah.
Trey Stewart said I'm talking about Amy Schumer. Shut up.
No,
and
Trey said, talk about how Ron is gay. He's throwing out topics.
Oh my God.
I mean, the people can suggest topics.
No, Trey suggested
a topic, so that we'll get to that next. We'll talk about
this is what Trey has to understand. There are not a lot of comedians that are both in the white world of comedy and the black world of comedy. There's not a lot of black comedians that are in both. Me, Trey, Darius, at least in LA, we're comedians that are in both worlds. Trey Stewart is bringing white boy humor into this black ass situation. Don't no niggas want to hear about me being gay. That's very funny to the Comedy Store. Not so funny to Chocolate Sundays. I'll go get into that later, Trey. Shut up. Let me finish my fucking story. So I say, baby girl about to fuck baby boy. I say that to Darius' friend. Darius' friend tell that to baby girl. She come up to me. Why would you say that? My feelings are hurt. And I'm a bitch at the time. So I'm like, I'm sorry. So baby boy, the comedian who was counting the money, this nigga hit me up 2 days later like, your girl was jamming on the one. Sucked my balls and everything. She licked my ass. I was like, Lord, why? Why you doing it to me like that, Lord? So yeah, she was a hoe for sure.
You exposed her to the community.
Did you just quote 40-year-old version?
One. Then she hit up another one, right?
Oh yeah.
She hit up. So
she ran through all the beverages in the community.
So there's a lot of comedians with beverage
I think he was just about that life.
Yeah, but the community, she don't know that without me. There's no access at the very least at that time.
Jamming on the one. Who just
You
commented
introduced
jamming
her.
on the one? Jamming on the one.
Black Cahoon T. Ashley said, "Goddamn, Ashley, you might know who I'm talking about." Ashley. Trey Stewart said, "I'm deflecting." Shut up, Trey.
Ken Brass got it. She was a hoe for show.
You don't count the body if you don't get at least 3 strokes. That is very true. That's very true. I got like a bunch of 0.25 strokes. So maybe I got 1 stroke, but it wasn't even a grand total of 3. The point is, there's a lot of comedians, and I ain't even gonna say all that. It's some flavorful comedians in Detroit. And baby girl said, I want a sip of all of them. And she almost made it. But that's enough. I didn't come here to shit on her. I only said that to say I've been hurt too.
It sounds like you came here to shit on her. I'm just telling you how it's coming off.
I didn't shit on her. She living her life. She did everything she was supposed to do. I could not perform. That's my fault.
It wasn't on her. You're saying I'm not here to shit on her, and I'm like, whatever it is, that you put a lot of. This is about 10 minutes of time dedicated towards her, so it's something.
I'm just saying I'm not trying to down talk her. I understand her. I was young at the time. I didn't understand. I remember she said it, dog. I was over there. I couldn't meet her. I could not meet her. And she
said that she was collecting comics like Ash Ketchum.
She was. She was. And the crazy part about it, I remember we was somewhere and I had met up with a little something out where I was at. I think we was out in Ann Arbor at the showcase, and something had pulled up on me, and she wasn't in her top notch at the time, but they was hating on her like, that's what you fuck with? I was like, that bitch cold. Like, she just kind of pulled up on me. And women are fucking snarky. It don't matter where they are. It don't matter if they are conscious, if they have if they are of the bourgeois type. It don't matter what they is. Women are snarky when other women come around and they're gonna have an opinion on them when they feel a certain way.
Yeah.
So I stopped fucking with her, right? Mentally. She apologized afterwards, but this goes into what happened to me, which I'm gonna try to speed up through. I know I've been talking.
Would you hit that pussy now, knowing that you don't have that level of lust or like for her, knowing that you could go ahead and thoroughly give her the dick that you always wanted to give her? Because you owe it to her. You owe it to her. Like you owe it to fucking 19-year-old Ron Taylor to take that bitch down.
You don't owe it to her. If you do, you don't owe it to her. You owe it to yourself.
No. You owe it to yourself, not her.
You're
right. No, y'all right. Y'all right. But this is the thing. If you would have came at me a year ago and asked me that, I would have said, somebody said we need names. No, we're not going to do that. This was a big Josh skit. Maybe I ain't seen it. If you would have came
Shout
at
out
me
to Raven Simone.
If you would have came at me a year ago and asked me that, dog, and I know this is a corny answer, but it's just my truth. If you would have came at me a year ago and asked me that, I would have told you, hell yeah, I deserve it, and she deserve it. But dog, I went through some shit in 2020 that opened my mind up. And long story short, I realized that, okay, let's say I give her the world. I give her the bee's knees. I bring her to left, right, up, and down. It don't stop there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a game. To me, is you play with that monkey, and I had to put that monkey in his cage, right? That's what it is to me. But to her, it's like, I love you now, right? Now that sounds like, oh, Ron, you just bragging on your dick. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's just like, their feelings are real. Now, why they feel those feelings might not be real, but their feelings are real. In other words, in short, brother Josh,
I was like, we don't need any other words.
If I do that, if I do that and I fuck her now with all of the 29-year-old knowledge and ability, it don't stop there. It don't stop there. What if she cried? What I'm gonna do? Smile? I'm not a monster. I'm not gonna be happy that I took her down through there and I showed her what time it is. Yeah, that's what you get, bitch. Sure, and that's what she got, but that's not nice. That ain't nice.
You gotta be like Mike Jones, man.
You gotta be like Mike Jones.
You gotta be like
Mike Jones.
Laser
said that's responsible. I appreciate that, but it's like I had to learn that the hard way. So long story short, give me Give me 60 seconds. I go to jail. I get out of jail. I start hanging with this girl. I'm hanging with this girl. Things are going. It's going nice. I'm just chilling. Her feelings are a little bit more advanced than mine, even if the reason that her feelings are more advanced ain't justified. I'm not going to tell her reasons ain't justified. I'm just going with the flow. Cut to this young lady expressed to me, I treated her the worst of all people she's ever dealt with. She used this phrase that this other girl I'm talking about used that for me it's like, I can't fuck with you no more. She used the phrase, I feel like I was raped. Now she wasn't talking about physically. She talking about emotionally. This other girl said, it was me, Darius, and Josh. She was like, y'all energy, I just felt like y'all was gonna rape me. This the thing. I got no tolerance for that because that's the worst thing you can do. That's you telling me your job as a man, which is to protect women, to protect others. You made me feel like you were absolutely inept at doing your job. If you use that as a insult to me, we ain't got nothing to talk about no more, bitch.
Ever.
So this girl, when I got out of jail, I started hanging with her. We doing all this fun stuff. And she tell me she feels like she's been emotionally raped. Fuck you, bitch. For life.
She was high as fuck at the time too, so she was on some paranoid shit. I remember
She's
that.
paranoid.
Oh, the other girl, yeah, she was high. That's why I don't fuck with drugs. Somebody said sounds like a queen. Shut up, Trey.
Are we gonna get to Trey's
somebody
question?
told me that I should. Somebody told me I should fuck this girl. I would not, dog. I would not. I'm beyond that. I don't even care about that.
I feel you, but like I said,
I'm trying to get where Darius is, dog. Darius. He done got his life together. He got him a queen. That's where I'm at with it now, dog.
I mean, I love that. Darius got a queen. Jeff got a queen. That's the life I want to live. This is the first time I've been single in 11 years. I want to find me a 45-year-old white woman to share my life with now.
Why that age?
Whatever.
Why that specific?
Because Jeff, I need an older woman because they got their shit together. They to a point where they know who they are, and then
They understand.
I need a woman who doesn't know who Megan Thee Stallion is, who doesn't know who the city girls are. I need a woman so far removed from the culture that I can go ahead and be, on some normal shit. Because a lot of these women out here, man, they too involved.
You need somebody so far removed from the gram. That's what you need.
That's it.
I think you're underestimating how far Black culture has gone to think that you're gonna find a white woman who doesn't know who Megan Thee Stallion is. You're gonna have to go to the woods and find fucking somebody that lives 30 miles away.
I'm fine with that. Jeff, I'm fine with that.
I'm just telling you, you're gonna have to go deep into the no civilization
I'm fine with
land.
finding a woman who turns her own butter. I'm good with that.
You're looking for an Amish woman.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
Like
Pebbles said on Ron's YouTube said 45-year-old white women love Meg. Exactly. That's the target demographic.
Nah, man. Well, that ain't the white woman for me. I need a 55-year-old woman then, because I need them so far removed from the culture that they damn near like aliens to it.
You need a woman named Gladys.
I need a Pearl. Gladys too hip.
Pearl?
I need a Pearl. A Willie Maul. I need somebody who is just so removed from the culture. And these niggas is in the same world.
Oh, you looking for 60 and older?
They over there looking like Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor.
What you talking about?
Them niggas was in the same picture. That shit just looked like Silver Street. I'm telling you, man. That's just where I'm at. Darius is newly in a relationship and really holding it the fuck down. Jeff, you've been holding it down longer than anybody. And nigga,
Jeff, you basically the one we look up to, man. You've been doing it for a long time.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah,
you get a good situation.
Out of all
you
the
hold on
Motown
to
Lab Kings,
it's really easy.
Out of all the Motown Lab Kings, who got kids? Raise your hand. See, you niggas is bullshit, man.
Why? I'm not a fan. Not a fan of those. Yours specifically.
Jeff like animals.
Good for you.
I know for a fact Darius coming in people. I know that this motherfucker Ron doesn't in people. And Jeff, I know you is, and you've been consistent for the past, however, with who you've been with. What you niggas waiting on, man? Who gonna carry this tradition on? You
First of
niggas
all,
is 40 now.
First of all, brother, don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Can I get to 30 first, please?
Still in my early 30s.
Nigga, how your hairstyle beat you to 40?
Nah, you ain't lying about that.
Pebble said you need a woman named
You ain't
Esther.
lying about that.
That's hilarious.
I need a woman named Esther.
That's what Pebble said on YouTube. I don't even know if she knows that I got an Esther.
That was just funny. That's God.
That's just funny. That's just...
Listen, dog. Listen, man.
Hey, Ron, what did your mom say Esther's name was?
Oh my God, my mama called Esther is part of the family. Called, what's that girl's name? First of all, Esther ain't no girl. What's that girl's name? Esmeralda. I said, who name is Esmeralda?
Esmeralda.
Wow.
That's old.
Don't nobody got that name.
Yeah,
That's nobody. That's not old. That's just mystical. No human being's name is motherfucking Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
That's only Disney and cartoons. I don't think
that's a gypsy name, cuz.
Esmeralda.
ASAP Perry, I ain't shooting no clubs up. Thank you.
Shit, that's what we do around here. Motown Lab Kids, aka the Steak Knife Boys. Keep your bitch from around us because she might get cut.
Shout out to Josh Nazar who texted me. Josh Nazar, a very good friend of mine, comedian friend of mine. He put me on once I got here. He's one of the great deal of people who helped put me on once I got out here to LA. Once again, as you guys can see, our cash apps are on the screens here. Send anything. Who cares? Send $1. Just let us know that you give a shit. Maybe we'll take them $4 and I don't know, buy some filters or something, or buy some upgraded version of Zoom so that we can make our backgrounds look nice or something like that. But
Pornhub Premium.
Well, there's that too. This is going to be free either way from here on out. This is the first of many that we're going to do. We're going to come together. It'll get more and more organized and more hilarious and entertaining as time goes on. But I just wanted to come together with my good buddies and talk a little bit of stuff to you all. We're not done just yet, but I did just want to circle back around to the fact that we do have our cash apps / Venmos in the corner of our screens.
And follow us on all the social medias. I know not everybody follows all of us. Some of us might know one or two of us, but you know, I can leave on Facebook. I can leave everybody's Instagram or whatever. But
Lasia Princess, happy birthday! Thanks for tuning in. She's strong. I know a lady with a daughter named Esmeralda. No, you don't, and you're lying. We're not gone just yet, but I don't believe you already. Her Lasia Princess's birthday is December 29th. So happy birthday to her. Yeah. So yeah, we're all trying to follow your footsteps, Darius. We're trying to get us a queen. No, we're not trying to have any babies, Josh. At least not until we decide.
That's why we here.
None of those.
That's why we here. Procreate.
Yeah, man, it's good to have a queen, dog. We don't have no kids, but we got a dog. Man, I almost got into it with some people about our dog today.
What? Who's fucking with your dog? Oh yeah, Darius don't deserve that dog. I'm about to steal Darius's dog.
Man, we was walking down the alley, man. We walking down the alley, and the dog wasn't on the leash. But you know, our dog kind of small, but it's fast, so it's chasing after these stray cats, which is what dogs do, stray cats. And then some dude came out of nowhere. I guess he feeds these cats or whatever, and he started cussing at the dog, and he was like, "Hey man, if your dog come down here again, I'm killing your dog."
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that's what he said.
I love you, Darius, and I want to be on your side, but in this story, you're saying your dog was not on a leash.
No.
And
hey, that's why I had to be cool. I'm like, yo, my dog wasn't on the leash. They are some stray cats that you like to feed, occasionally, but don't threaten my dog, all right? Because to some people, they pets are like they children. So if you threaten to do something to somebody's child, what you think gonna happen next? You know what I mean?
Well, let me ask you this: what color was this person?
You want to guess?
Yeah, he wasn't. He was not of African descent.
Well, I bring that up because I bring that up because, you know, throughout the duration of me staying with Jeff and being able to take on some of these different projects that we've taken on where we talk some shit about some of the people who got some issues with the race relations in America, has been very interesting to point out and find the micro and idiosyncrasies of people's just lack of care and concern when it comes to other motherfuckers, man. And one of the things in particular, there was this story about this white police officer who was saying that black people were the worst race. And luckily I was able to have Jeff talk some shit with me about that situation. And it just made me think that like, this is the first civil rights Christmas I done had, dog. This is the first civil rights I done been through. My mama used to talk shit about it. I'm like, anybody trying to hear that shit? That was a skillion years ago. I was in the march. In the march where people want to tell me about my motherfucking dog. Bitch, don't worry about my motherfucking dog. This is a black dog. Don't worry about your cats. Fuck them cats. That's a bit much, but I say all that to say, this is a very interesting time. How have you all been holding up? Not with the actual goings on of having to deal with these race relations, but just the personal mental anguish and just like, how have you been able to deal with the thoughts of this brand new, not brand new, but this newest iteration of race relations?
I kind of just jumped like head first into it, bro. Like I was downtown just walking with a little chick, and we just end up walking in a protest. Like I didn't even know, because like when all of the George Floyd stuff was going on, I had got off social media because I was so kind of sick with all this shit. I didn't even know that they was protesting across the country. And me and this girl was just downtown kind of just kicking and getting like to know each other again. And nigga, we saw that they was protesting and we just started walking in it. But you know, man, I look at it like this, bro. We got to benefit from whenever they was protesting back in the day. And now we to the point where all that shit ran out and now we got to do the work. So I feel like, nigga, all right, bro, we kind of got to step up and be more responsible, because we got to fuck around and just fuck bitches and off of Instagram and Twitter. And now it's like, we got to really step up and kind of make it so that motherfuckers can just live their life for the next 40 years. So now we got to do the work for the next decade. That's what I feel.
Now it's our turn. Like you said, man, it's our turn. I protested, man. I went down there, I marched, and I was able to communicate and converse with some allies. And then you got some people who aren't necessarily allies. They just down there because of COVID times, and they just need to get out the house, you know. But, you know, the truth eventually comes out, and you figure out what's what and who for you, who not. Man, you just got to try your best to be a better you and to help educate people who don't understand what's going on. A lot of people, apparently, they were just oblivious to what's been happening for a while. You know what I mean?
We shitting on our forefathers though. Like they was just fighting racism. Like we fighting racism and a pandemic. So it's like our grandkids gonna be like, damn, granddad, we can't tell that nigga shit.
No.
Well, you know, it's funny that you say that, Brother Darius, because I feel as if when in the marches of justice and whatnot, I feel like you didn't take it too serious. In fact, I think you might have done some things that were a little counterproductive.
Okay, so
are you catching my drift?
Talking about exactly. Yeah, I feel like you know what you're talking about. So this brother Ron,
trying to find the photo.
Yeah. So we're talking about the photo of me.
Oh, might you mean this one here?
Oh,
yeah.
You got it?
Right?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Maybe you all can't see this.
It's a black man eating a piece of watermelon.
Oh, I'll fix it.
Go ahead.
It's a beautiful photo, actually. Like if you take it all.
So here's Darius
I appreciate
eating a piece of fucking watermelon.
Right.
Unapologetically, because watermelon is
That's
delicious.
Because watermelon is delicious. It was a hot day. You see, I had the towel on my head. Okay.
I feel like you were being a motherfucking coon.
No, man, you gotta look it up, man. Look up your history. Know your history. History.
I know the history, nigga. But that's not how you ate it.
Explain to the people.
Okay, watermelon down south. People with watermelon, black people with watermelon patches was gaining some sense of their independence because it gave them financial freedom. watermelons symbolized their freedom because they were able to buy to grow those watermelons and sell them. They had land and they had the ability to grow things on the land, selling it, giving them some type of financial freedom and security. Because white people didn't like that, they made fun of black people eating watermelon. Now, that's the story. Guess what, though? Nigga, you don't own no motherfucking land. So you bought it from, you got the watermelon from a white person. And
no,
you,
I got it from a black person.
Okay, I'm putting on. I'm putting on. I'm going on a tirade.
You make it
try to embellish.
I knew all that. Now, see what you didn't know is I knew all of that. Okay. You just didn't. You wanted me to be ashamed of myself. You like, you better not eat that watermelon in front of these white folk. Why? This is me. Okay, we fighting for a cause, right? I'm not about to be ashamed of nothing. I'm not acting ignorant. If I no, okay, I refuse to be anything but myself.
If there's a place and a time where a black man can eat some watermelon unapologetically, I think that is lit. I think in downtown LA during a protest on civil rights, I think that's the time.
Hey, ain't nobody asked you, white boy.
I took the photo.
Nobody asked you, white boy.
You're gonna start barking right now,
Jeff.
Colonizer.
Jeff,
what's up?
What they call a black man that want to be a pilot?
Oh shit! So can we go through this? So good people who are logged in, because I'm gonna run through it. Good people who are logged in on Jeff's Facebook, Ron Taylor's Instagram. I shouldn't steal Tahir's phrase with the Rewatch crew, but I gotta find something. Whoever the fuck looking at this at any point in time that they're looking at this, long time ago, in Detroit, Michigan, at a show that was held at Baker's Keyboard Lounge. That was a show hosted and ran by the legendary, God rest his soul, Kool-Aid, comedian Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid, he had some jokes. I'm not gonna call them stock jokes, but he had them in his back pocket where he would get the crowd more involved. One of the jokes was, well, he's not here anymore, so I can't burn the joke. One of the jokes that he would use is he'd pick a white guy out and he'd say, what do you call a black guy who flies a plane? Or what do you call a black pilot? Something like that. Now, the hook of the joke is anything that the person says other than a pilot is racist. Right? Now he asked Jeff this. Now he knows Jeff is a comedian, but part of the reason of asking him is because one, he's one of the few white people there. Jeff knows how to roll with the punches. I'm giving you all behind the scenes of comedy right now. Jeff knows how to roll with the punches. Jeff is either going to lean into the joke and say, I don't know, what do you call it? Or he's going to say, pilot, Kool-Aid can make a joke about it, yada, 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 so on and so forth. It never gets there. Kool-Aid sets the joke up. He sees Jeff. Jeff is his target. Jeff agrees. Yes, I'll be your target. Kool-Aid says, hey, Jeff, what do you call a black guy who's a pilot? Before Jeff can answer, Josh, with all of his great talent that he squanders on fucking women with large bottoms, somehow decides, you know what I want to be? A ventriloquist. This motherfucker from the back of the room off to the left, when Kool-Aid says, Jeff, what do you call a black pilot? Josh says, nobody was ready. Nobody had time to recognize or register if Jeff had said it or not. Kool-Aid, who was a master at comedy. To this day, I'm not sure if he knew that Jeff did or didn't say it. But I do know that he didn't care. Okay, if he knew, it only makes him better. Kool-Aid immediately knew that Jeff didn't say it. He cared not. He immediately went into the funniest direction of this joke now. What the fuck you say, white boy? Oh, hell no. The whole crowd erupts with laughter and anger. And Jeff is just there like, I did not agree to this.
Jeff turned red, bro. And the funny thing about that is, if it's just one person that believes Jeff said nigga that night, that's what God wanted. If it's just one nigga that see roast his post and be like, man, that white boy racist than a motherfucker, man. We was at Baker Lounge, man. He asked that nigga, hey, what do you call a black person flying a plane? He said a nigga. Bro, that was hilarious.
I wasn't there.
And what else? What's funny to me is
one of the funniest things I've ever witnessed in my entire life.
One thing that's funny to me is that I don't think that a lot of people understand that white people can turn red. It's not a decision we make. Like, I don't know. I can't tell you how many times a black person has been like, why did you turn red? Why are you? It's a body. It does what the fuck it wants. It's not you don't get to process and think of the situation and be like, well,
Jeff, how'd you feel in that situation?
I should not be.
Were you nervous? Were you scared?
Ron described it perfectly. It was just like, I didn't ask for this. There's no way for me to respond that will help this for anybody. I can't make the joke funnier. I'm not in a position to say there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. Just but sit there and just be like, this is it. There's nothing.
It's like playing Connect 4 and the game over with. It's like it don't matter where I go, this nigga won.
It's exactly what it was.
And bro, I don't know what was in me. I didn't drink. It was just, hey bro, if I tried to do that 99 more times, I could never do it like that. That was just perfect. Everything hit. Niggas was quiet at the right moment. And when I was like a nigger, and I'm talking about motherfuckers was offended. Motherfuckers was offended by that shit. And like Jeff turned red, it was mad at Ron because Ron could not
was mad at me.
Yeah.
And I didn't even say it. I felt like, and I know this, and I'll go to my grave saying this, Jeff, you had to express your anger to somebody. Yeah. But nobody was prepared to take your anger. Nobody even had the tools to take your anger. And Josh wasn't going to take your anger because he said it. He was laughing. Now I'm laughing. He know I ain't do it.
You were encouraging.
But it wasn't me, motherfucker. I didn't encourage it.
There's the person that makes the joke, and then there's the, hey, everybody, did you guys get the joke? Look at the joke. Look at him.
No, nigga.
You know what that was? Dog. You know what that was? That was motherfuckers roasting somebody, and a nigga roast you so cool where it's like, I know you ain't laughing, though.
That's what Jeff did. That's what Jeff did.
I know you ain't laughing.
Yeah.
Jeff came at me because the only one who would give him a little bit of care was me. And I didn't feel bad at the time. I just was like, I was a little bit like, what the fuck? Jeff? But later on, I realized
anybody will
get what Jeff, you should have been like, I didn't say that. It was that nigga over there.
If he said that would be
Jeff,
hilarious.
Darius, even if he tried to say that, it was too loud. It was Josh hit it on the head. He said it at the perfectly quiet moment. Kool-Aid has a microphone. Anything he says is going to be heard. You couldn't hear nothing else. You couldn't hear nothing else but laughter and anger. So nothing Jeff would have said meant nothing. And that's what was so funny about it, because he had, and I didn't feel this now, but retroactively, there's a part of me that was like, even though Jeff is my man, 100 grand, it was like, yeah, white boy, this what it feel like. What it feel like. What it feel like when your back is on the wall. You know you didn't do this. You know you innocent. It ain't nothing you can do about it. Feel it.
They was hating on the kid.
But Jeff is a Uber ally.
Yeah.
Jeff is an Uber ally. He did nothing but great things. But this has been fucking great, man. I feel like we should leave this shit on a we're supposed to go to 8. We went to 8:50. We went to 9 o'clock because we were late. Next time we won't be so late. Somebody calls you a colonizer, Jeff. Black Cajun QT. Oh, Black Cajun Cutie. I like that. If you legal and actually, you can't even ask for a person to be a human-born woman no more. If I say be a real woman and be of age, I'm an asshole because a real woman is identification.
Be a real woman and of age.
I
don't subscribe to all them rules out in LA. We free out in Detroit.
Yeah, but I'm not, brother.
I don't think you need to. I think that sometimes it just sounds almost weirder.
I like my vagina homegrown.
Like I think it should be. it's so implied that that she should be of age that when you say it, it just makes it weird to me. When
No,
you're like,
of age, that don't mean, Jeff, you talking about the wrong shit.
What? What are you
Nobody
saying?
talking about the of age part. That's just a little cute
said.
joke.
You just
That's
want
the
like,
joke part of it. The part that could, I'm not going to get in trouble for saying be of age. That means nothing. The only thing I can get in trouble.
I'm saying it hits my
Why?
ears weird. Like
That's what you
fuck
prefer.
your ears. Nobody
Why
give a
can
fuck
you get
about
in
your
trouble?
ears.
Why can
Bitch,
you
I
get in
only
trouble?
thing that
for
can get you
say what I care. What are you saying? I don't need your permission to tell you what I care about.
Okay, I'm
Why
sorry.
would you get
I'm
in
sorry.
trouble for having a preference?
You
Why
should.
can't you?
I don't know. Then the rules now.
If they
I don't
prefer,
have anything.
if you choose to want to be a man, that's cool. I choose to only want to fuck with vagina that was homegrown and was here as it chooses to be.
I don't know
Fuck
if you can
all
say
that.
that. I don't know that you can
Cancel
say that.
me then.
Don't cancel me. Does Ron Taylor have a problem with gender trans or gender queer people? No, I love you. I just have my preference.
I love when you interview.
Oh, who you like to date?
Ron,
I just have a preference.
Question: Do I have a preference with blah blah blah? I love when you ask yourself.
There's orange juice and there's apple juice. My preference might be apple juice. I have no problem with orange juice. It's just black Cajun cutie. Just let me know. I'm over here talking to this person like they even give a fuck about me. They're like, I'm a subscriber. I don't give a fuck about you intimately at all. Fuck you. I'm happily married with 2 children.
I thought your dad jokes were funny on All Deaf Digital.
I just liked you on All Deaf, motherfucker. But you know what? Since you trying to ask if am I a man or not, unfollow, motherfucker. I've had a lot of people do that. Yeah, unsubscribe. That's what it is.
Do they tell you why? I like when somebody tells me why.
I don't have enough subscribers for people to care to tell me why they unsubscribed yet. Like you gotta be like, I have enough subscribers to to be allowed to go live on YouTube. If I had any less subscribers, I couldn't even go live. If I had more subscribers, I'd put more content out, which is, I know, fucking stupid, because if I put more content out, I had more subscribers. But
hey, everybody in the comment section that wants Ron to put more stuff, comment, Ron, you're being a lazy bitch. Just leave that a comment right now, and then we'll start to put out more stuff.
Told you, man, put out that raw content.
You do know I have raw content of you, Darius.
Don't put that shit out. Just put out the
raw. So don't put that out.
Yeah,
he was doing snow angels.
Man, ain't no telling what I was doing.
Hey, just hilarious. I like what you done did. Holla at me. I'm fucking with you.
What that mean?
Okay. I'm just saying, if just hilarious might come across as somebody she know her, I see what you've been doing, the work you done put in. I think you're funny. And all the little Brazilian butt lift you done did and all that. I'm trying to take you down through there. Holla at me.
Oh, you're being a silly goose. I thought you was
No. Ain't no silly goose. I'm a grown nigga.
It's been a bit this whole time, Ron.
So put it like this.
He's pretending.
Hey, yo, just hilarious. Fuck with me. I'm around. And I'm telling you, you'll fuck with it.
Hey, what Deion Cole say? Keep doing your thing. Real niggas is watching.
Nigga, that's so fucking funny, dog. When that nigga said, baby girl, keep doing your thing. Keep shining. Real niggas is watching. Nigga. Hey, just real niggas watching.
Okay. I'm going to give y'all my Just Hilarious story, and then we'll head to wrapping it up. So, Just Hilarious, great comic, great young lady, nice soul, all that great stuff, right? So, I run into her, we're in LA. Well, you run into people.
I was with you.
What'd you say?
I was with you that
day. Yeah, you might have been with me. I think she was hosting the show I was featured on. It was some industry thing, whatever. I tell my mama, because she called me all the time. Cut to my mama. Now, a lot of times I tell my mama to kick rocks because the ideas that she tell me they be simple parent ideas. It ain't their fault. They just old. They don't know. Parents in the entertainment industry, parents of entertainers, they'll say stuff like, why don't you call Steve Harvey and tell him to because it don't work like that. But fine, whatever. So she's telling me that. She tells me about that. She said, oh, I see Just Hilarious is coming to Detroit. Now, I know I ain't got the relationship to hit Just Hilarious up like that. I wouldn't even do that if I did. I don't ask people to take me out on the road. I probably should. Maybe I get more gigs, but I just don't do that. It's like, if we work, we work. Long story short, my mama and another buddy of mine, Be Original, Brandon Jordan, very funny comedian, one of my good friends. Both of them, my mama and Brandon, tell me, hey, you need to seize the opportunity. Hit up Just Hilarious and ask her. Now, I'll hit Jess up every now and then. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, happy Thanksgiving. All that type of shit. I hit her up like, hey, I feel like a bitch even repeating this story. It embarrasses me to this day. Hey, I see you're in Detroit. If you need an opener, I'm reducing myself to her. I shouldn't say that. I'm reducing myself by doing this thing I don't want to do. I see you need an open. You might be needing an opener. Can I open it for? She didn't even respond back. She didn't even respond back. I listened to other people's information. It made me feel like a bitch. Don't do that, people. That's the moral of that story. People gonna tell you to do things. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, don't do it. Now, this is I'm getting to what Josh talking about. Now, this is some silly shit, but whatever. Let's go with it. Now, Just Hilarious all. She was fine then. But she was with who she was with, who was a friend of mine as well. But now, she big and fine. Thick.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Won't he do it? Joshua, won't he do it? Ain't
Amen.
God good? Ain't God good?
He is.
Hey Ron, I disagree with you.
I can't even hit her up because the last thing I hit her up about is take me on the road. Fuck the road. I'm gonna be all right. I got $20 in my wallet right now. I don't need shit. I don't need you to take me out on the road. What's up with it?
Just, I'm letting you know like this. And I ain't a nigga you know at all. But you will. I'm gonna run into you. We gonna cross paths. And when we do, you gonna enjoy yourself.
Don't say
wow.
That. I don't say that.
Hey, Ron,
I think we
you gonna enjoy yourself.
I think we need to block her from this video. I think this would just be an uncomfortable
we ain't saying
video
nothing
for her to pound
disrespectful.
across.
We ain't. I think you need to tag her in it. Like I said, I'm a confident black man, and I think she's a confident black woman. And if we cross paths, I think that we enjoying ourselves. And however you take that is how you take that. Fuck with your nigga.
You did the right thing, dog. You did the right thing by reaching out.
And people want to hear what you disagree with. I'm sorry, we cut you off.
I disagree with you. It's okay to hit her up. I mean, it sucks that she did not hit you back. I mean, hopefully your intentions was the right intentions. I hit a couple people up, and then one person did not respond. That sucked. But another person was like, listen, I don't take people out on the road. You know, much love to you and success. I wish you the best. And I appreciate the fact that they even reached back. You know what I mean? But I was on some tip like, I really want to go out on the road with you. I wasn't on no tip that you on. Like, I want to, you know.
No, I wasn't trying to get down with the get down.
Okay.
I'm trying to get down with the get down. But
I did it, it wasn't because somebody else encouraged me to do it, because that's what I wanted to do. So even though
I was listening to what my mother said, I don't even think I'm above going out on the road with Jess. It was just that my intentions were to make my mama and my buddy, you know, proud of me. And them was the wrong intention. Sometimes you got to do it for you. You can't be trying to impress people.
Those can be the wrong intentions, but I would disagree with thinking that you should feel bad at all for somebody not responding. I mean, you don't know, because how many times have you not responded, Ron? And you know what I mean?
Me?
I think that people text you,
people
message
hit me
you.
up.
I'm talking about ever in message form on your phone. You don't always respond to messages, but that don't mean you're a bad person. That don't mean that you say fuck that person. You just didn't feel like responding. So we have no idea if she thinks any negative way about you for reaching out. She could have been doing two things at once and never even really read the message. It's like we put our own worry and insecurities on other people's not responding right away.
No, you're absolutely right, Jeff.
Ron.
What's up?
Merry Christmas from the future, man.
Oh yeah, shit. It's Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas time.
Oh yeah.
It's a Detroit Christmas.
Y'all want to do a Christmas freestyle to go out this thing?
We can do a Christmas freestyle. You ain't saying shit, King.
I don't know if I agree to that being like a part of the tradition. Oh, no,
I don't even like Zoom shows, but I got enough of this shit in me. We can do whatever.
I wish I knew how to like play music somehow on here.
Go to YouTube on your phone and type in instrumentals and type in soulful instrumentals.
D'Angelo commented on Facebook, says, "Shit, Ron put me on a show. Ron put me on a show since nobody else."
Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
I don't think I can't really.
I don't like that though.
Yeah, that shit really
All right,
talking about that.
fuck it. We on here. Let's do it again. We about to freestyle and we getting out of here. Don't nobody leave. This is the first annual Motown Laugh Kings Christmas rap. There it is. We was gonna put that on the flyer, but we thought that was gonna be confusing.
Hey, fuck that flyer.
Why you say that?
Cause, bro.
Oh yeah, you missed it. He when you were doing the technical stuff, Josh is upset because part of his head got cut off, and he thinks that he looked like a burn victim on the flyer.
Yeah, bro. I look like I'm a werewolf in mid form, mid transformation.
Can you hear that?
Not for real.
Can't hear it. Let's see. What can we
Nobody-
rap to?
I think the people at this point.
Josh can just go a cappella.
Oh, we can just go acapella. Let me see.
I mean,
This nigga done went with Dipset.
What an instrumental. This
I can barely.
that's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's a lot
What
happening
you
right
say?
there, dog.
But hey,
Um,
let's
Don't butt hate me, Jeff. That's what Jeff say every time he
Put
try
on
to
the
leave.
classic.
Yeah.
What's a classic?
We're wrapping it up.
Grinding.
Can we fucking rap first, Jeff?
All right, but this just sounds
Put on-
like four lost
put on
motherfuckers
grinding.
pretending.
Grinding is a classic.
here we go. I'm just gonna drop a little bar. Hey, fuck it. We don't
Go
need no
for
beat. He right. We gonna go acapella. Hey, check it. Coming from the Motown Lab Kings, Merry Christmas. Me, Jeff, Ron, and Darius. Hey, shout out to Thick Ass, just hilarious. I see you.
Oh,
Come fuck with your dog. I like what you're doing. Come through. We can do some shit. That's all I got. I'm really just shooting my shot. Just hilarious. I see you and I fuck with you.
shout out
Apartment
to William
103,
Lewis.
Joy Road and Shaker.
Don't put your address out there.
It's out there. He did it. I mean, there's not too many specifics, but it.
Go for it, Darius.
Hey yo,
Darius is writing it down. We see the pen and shit.
now I'm just doodling. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and if you don't celebrate none of those, Happy Kwanzaa.
Can you hear this?
Yeah,
Where's
we
that
can hear
from?
it.
Where's
Nobody
that
knows.
from?
What do you mean?
Where's
Where's from my
that
phone?
from? Where's that from? That beat. Where's that from? That beat. Merry Christmas. I ain't got shit under the Christmas tree. So fuck it. 2020. Coronavirus. Can't wait till 2021. Who's hiring? A nigga need a job. Feeling like a bum. Yeah, slob. Merry Christmas to everybody. That's it. I don't want to give him too much. Go ahead, Jeff.
I decline.
That's all right. We rapping and reading comments. Pebble said, "Oh no, I used to fuck a hoe." She said, "I wanna fuck Josh. He's tall." Whoa! Don't fuck my man's in my van. You had a thick ass. I want them hams.
Damn.
Ashley Matthews, she agreed. Jeffrey, a colonizer B.
Damn, don't do
And
my
shout
baby.
out
God
to
damn.
Black Cajun Q-tip. I'm rapping, I'm reading, I'm trying, I'm doing what I can.
Hey,
You come up with your verse and then here you are. You ready, Jeff? Never mind. Jeff is white. He got him a queen.
Why my dog got to
She
be white?
like to eat Mexican things. Cause she Mexican and she like tacos.
Wow.
Guess what?
I mean, she does like those are
Nacho.
facts. It sounds more racist than it is. She is Mexican.
Everything I said
and
was a
likes
fact.
tacos. Yeah. It's Josh was
never
like,
mind.
damn.
This has been fun. You guys fucked up my freestyle. Wanted to be a rapper, was trying to be like Childish Gambino. We're gonna wrap it up like this. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for tuning in to the first Motown Laugh Kings live, Zoom live, Instagram live. Well, it wasn't on Instagram, YouTube live, Facebook live. Once again, Motown Laugh Kings consists primarily of myself, Jeff Horst, Josh Adams, Darius Bennett. There's many people in and around it who we care for and love. What's that motherfucker's name? Brandon Jordan. Once upon a time, June Shelton, who looks like Neo when Russell Westbrook, he bought a motherfucking shirt years ago. He was there on the ground floor. Krispy Kreme, other known, you might not even know him as his regular name. Devin Irby, who now works with HaHa Davis. Boom! Big Boom 81 on Instagram, who once upon a time was the road manager before the road even meant anything. Motown Laugh Kings, it's a thing. We're trying to make it a bigger thing. I thank you all for tuning in. As you can see, for right now, our cash tags are in the corner. We don't need, well, I'm not going to say we don't need it, but we're not going to, we're not stressing to give it to you. There you go. It would be very much so appreciated if you were to drop some love in there, because that's all it is. That's all it is love. If you like or love it, drop it. You can follow me on all social media at Comedian Ron T.
I am at comedian. No, I'm not. I am at Jeff Horst, JEFFHORSTE on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Darius, Josh, how can they find you?
You can follow me on social media, Mr. Darius Bennett. Mr. is just the MR. Darius, DARIUS. Bennett, BENNETT. You did.
You can follow me on all social media platforms for the most part at Josh Adams with 3 Z's, JOSHADAMSZZZ. No spaces. And rest in peace to Wu. I don't think I ever said that since he passed. Rest in peace to Wu.
My dog Wu.
Eastside Wu, one of the funniest comedians from Detroit. The good Lord decided to bring him home earlier than we wanted, but it don't matter what we want when the good Lord is making the decisions. Eastside Wu, one of the funniest comedians to come up out of Detroit. Legendary story about making sweet love to a very large breasticled woman in the comedy community whose name will go undisclosed, but I did enjoy that story. Motown Laugh Kings, you can get this shirt whenever I put it out. We're gonna put these shirts out. They sold out when I first bought them, and I never took the time to purchase them again. Joshua has a hoodie on that says "So Slept On." That's his brand in particular. You can find those hoodies and that merch and apparel at.
Follow me on Instagram, all them spots. You can get it on there. Get this, get that. Either way, you support me, so it don't matter.
And Darius Bennett, you can find his, which he's gonna tilt his camera down to show what it says.
That shirt right there says I got a problem. Problem is I don't have a problem with it, baby. Mr. Darius Bennett right up under that joint.
Which is a very problematic saying, but it's very funny.
No,
if you don't have a problem with the problem you got,
enjoy who you are. Be who you are. Everybody got something going on. Don't let anybody change you. All right? If it's not, there it is right there. Package up, bro.
So with that being said, and Jeff, he doesn't have merch on right now that is representative of himself or the Motown Laugh Kings, but we do enjoy it. It's the Grinch.
Yeah, I got some CDs you can find. I'm on Spotify and all that. But
and what?
Jeff Horst. I got
There
a
it is.
unique enough name to where you can just type in Jeff Horst and find what you find.
So as of right now, I'm going to make this a tradition for as long as it is manageable. And when I say manageable, meaning there's not enough people who came in here to where I can't read all the names that tuned in on the YouTube. I'm going to give a shout out to Aaron Jones, Ashley Matthews, Asit Paris, Lasia Princess, She's Strong, Jack Wonder, Jessica T, and Mars, whoever Mars is, just regular old Mars, Mr. G, and Pebbles, and Aries Diamond 416, EB8403, and of course, not last but least, That's Crazy, Black Cajun Cutie, and oh, I did this all wrong. I was so wrong. I was trying to use a pattern. They made it seem like I was getting to the end. I didn't know how close to the end I was. Trey Stewart, there it is. And the last one is motherfucking
Dr. Umar Johnson. Shout out
JS Reacts. JS Reacts. You should do more lives. We're gonna do more lives, JS Reacts. Most definitely. I thank you all for tuning in. You all have been wonderful. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. Everybody, Merry Christmas. Have a happy New Year. Stay safe. Wear your mask. Use hand sanitizer. And love on each other, good people. Appreciate it. Peace.
Peace.